Okay, now it's the right camera, and it's actually doing it. Okay. Hold on a sec. I need a couple moments. I was happily talking and nothing came up. And I apologize for that. Hi everybody. I've already said hi to just about everybody. I didn't, hold on. You know me and my mental state, and that one threw me. And I'm not going to get any new subscribers from this because now they're going to listen to the beginning of this particular live stream and go, oh, well, that's not somebody we want to listen to because YouTube's not going to push this out for people because I'm being stuttery. So hi everybody. I don't know if you can hear me yet. I think you can, maybe. The video's rolling now. I don't know if anybody can hear me. I see people saying, okay, there's somebody who said there she is. Okay. So yeah, hi Brenda, hi Elena, hi Mary, hi Doris, hi Mary. Who else is in here? I know I think I said some other names. I know I saw Chris in here at one point. Sherry, thank you for the spoons. Chris, okay, I'm gonna recollect myself because I don't know what happened. I ended up rebooting my system. I think my mod told y'all that. I hope my mod told y'all that. Anyway, hi, welcome and welcome back. I know, thank you, Elena. It is a safe, fun spot, but it threw me when it didn't work the way it was supposed to. When I clicked and it was, because the camera was showing that there was stuff, but nothing was coming through my screen, and I kept on picking up my phone and showing it to the screen and doing all that other stuff, and it wasn't working. Anyway, hi everybody. What I started out saying, and I'll start out saying this because this will ground me again, I hope. The bingo game, which is what started tonight, woohoo, yay, is in the Chatty Crafty group, and there is a post that has bingo night as a picture on it, and I only added the picture like maybe half an hour ago, so I totally get that you didn't see it, but that's the post that you're supposed to post your bingo card on, and I was supposed to close it at 9:25, but only 2 people have posted their bingo card there, so I'm going to leave it open for another 15 minutes or so you can go well, no, I'll probably leave it open for another 10 minutes so you can go pop your bingo card into the thing on the Chatty Crafty Facebook group so that your bingo card is in the right spot. And Elena, I know I saw one that you put up, but I don't know where I saw it. It wasn't on the right post, so I don't know if you made a separate post and I'm just not seeing it anymore. I don't know what happened to that. And Valerie, I know that you put up a bingo card at some point in time in YouTube, and not in YouTube, in the Facebook group. And if you want to use that one, I'm fine with that. If you want to use the one that you already put up in the Facebook group, that's fine. It was in a separate post, but we'll get better at this. I mean, this is the first time. So there's a dedicated post that comes up at 9:30 a.m. on Friday. And that's the post that you put your bingo card in, and then it will be, hi from Kentucky, Kimmy Cat. Oh my gosh, welcome. You're a new guild member. Hi, Kimmy Cat. Everybody, let's welcome Kimmy Cat to the Chatty Crafty Guild. Hi, nice to see you from Kentucky. Yay, yay, yay. So if you would please go put your bingo cards in there because I do want to do the bingo thing. And while y'all are putting your bingo cards in, I am going to open these 2 pieces of happy mail that arrived today. And this one, I know what I know what this is right here. I know what that piece is right here because she told me she was sending this. Where do you post it correctly? There is a post in the Chatty Crafty group on Facebook. And it says, this is where you post blah, blah, blah. But the picture says, Happy Bingo. And it's one of my thumbnails, and it's got my signature flower in the background. And it looks like one of my normal thumbnails with the red and yellow letters. And then the flower, my signature flower, is a picture in the background. That's where you post it for real. Elena, I did see yours somewhere, but I don't know where I saw it because it came up as one of my notifications. So Elena has made a comment and I saw it, but now I can't find it again and it's not in my notifications anymore. Darn, how do I forget spoons? I don't know, Doris. I don't know how you forgot spoons. Guild was 5 letters, so I just went with it. Oh, hey! Oh, Doris! Oh, I love that! So instead of bingo, we've got guild. Ah, yay! That is so cool. And then the center one can be a spoon instead of a free space. I love that. That's so cool. Yeah, happy Good Friday, everybody, and early happy Easter, Sue. Nice to see you here. I see Kit Kat, they will come back. Kimmy Cat, they will come back and say hi to you. They're over there in the Facebook group trying to figure out how to post their bingo cards, because tonight is the inaugural night for bingo cards. And of course, there's going to be hiccups and my YouTube, my streaming thing not working correctly the first time that I started it. Oh my gosh, didn't help. So I'm going to grab a quick drink of water while y'all are doing that, and then I'm going to open these. This one's from Valerie, and I was hoping she'd be in here when I opened this, and I have no idea who this one's from, and I actually opened that one. Yay, Galena! Yay! Glad you did it correctly this time. So have your bingo cards out in front of you, and as time goes on, you can, click off the things. If you didn't make the live stream, or if you don't have an opportunity in the future to make the Friday night live stream, you can be part of the replay crew, because your completed bingo cards don't have to be submitted until Sunday night at 9:30 p.m. So if you don't make the actual live stream, you can always be replay crew and watch the replay afterwards and check off all the things that happen on your bingo card. That's why it has to be submitted to the Facebook group before the live stream starts, because it's not fair for the replay crew for people to tailor make their bingo cards after the live stream has aired. That's why I did it that way. But the bingo card, it's submitted before the live stream starts, and then you have 2 more days to submit your finished one. So if you watch the live stream but you think you might have missed something, you can always rewatch it and sit there and go, yeah, she did that, she did that, she did that. And that's why I do the Friday night live streams, because the Friday night live streams are usually between an hour and an hour and a half. My other live streams, there's no way of knowing how long they're going to be. Sometimes they're short, sometimes they're super long. It just depends on what mood I'm in. But I do need to take a sip of water, and it's going to be 7 sips, and I'm a loud drinker, so if loud drinking bothers you, you might want to turn your volume down for a second. And I have to take 7 sips because it's an autism thing. The things that I do when I chop vegetables and take sips and things like that have to be in combinations of 7 and 11. And it can be 7 or 11, like 7, 11, 14, 18, 21, 22, 25, things like that. They can be combinations of 7s and 11s, but it has to be some combination. So hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. You can start listening again. I don't know who sent me this, and there's no card in it or anything. I honestly thought it was like material that somebody, it's opened already, because I thought it was something that this particular website was sending to me because they had viewed my channel and they wanted to send me something. So I have no idea who sent me this, but I love it. And I really am appreciative of it. There's no card or anything in here, but look at this. Somebody sent me a cookie made from scratch book, and it was written by Joanne Dorsey, which is a name that I don't recognize, because I was thinking maybe it would be, one of the guild members was sending me a copy of their cookbook. But look how cool this is. I love this. It's like so cool. So it's looks like poems. Oh, it is. It's poems. Oh, original. I thought it was a cookbook when I first saw it, but no, it's poems. Oh, that's even better. Oh, this is so cool. I just thumbed through it to begin with, but from the name of it, I thought it was, ooh, this is neat. I have no idea who sent this to me. I'm going to have to read this more closely. I thumbed through it and thought it was a bunch of cooking recipes, but it's not. It's a bunch of poems. Oh, that's too cool. So thank you, whoever sent this to me. I don't know who you are. I thank you specifically. But like I said, this just appeared in my post office box, and so I wanted to say thank you for that. And then this one, I know who sent me this one. This one's from Valerie, and I hope she doesn't mind me outing her. She's not here right now, so I can't say one or the other. But I know what this right here is. This right here, I'm pretty sure, is one of those wax pickup pins that you use for diamond painting. But there's also supposed to be a little card in here. So I guess she'll see my reaction to the card when she watches the replay, because I don't think she's in here right now, and I hope everything's okay, because she also didn't put in a bingo card. So I hope, Valerie, I hope you're okay. Also, I haven't seen Amira coming in either. So, hey, Butterfly Kisses, welcome, welcome, welcome. So yeah, I haven't seen Valerie and I haven't seen Amira, and so I hope everything's okay with the two of them. I hope, it's just, something normal and mundane that is keeping you from being here. Bone Tired, hi, how are you doing? Yay! I have asked a couple times on a couple of my live streams in the recent days if you would tell me how you did. Oh, okay, I remember this. She also sent me this cool stamp set. Is that not the best stamp set ever for me? Oh my gosh. Bone Tired Travelers, if you would please let me know how you do the side-by-side crafting, because I'm looking at doing a craft with me at some point in time. And then she said, this is the envelope. This is an envelope that has stuff in it that was left out of the other stuff that she sent me. And then this one right here. And so... ooh, oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. It's got like little gems in it, little diamond shaped gems in it. So this is the diamond picker thing. And I love that it's got little diamonds in it. That's too cool. I'm not sure. I think this is, I don't do diamond art. It's not something I've picked up. I don't know. I think this is the one that you stick in the wax and you get a piece of wax on there, but I think this one is the waxy end. Yeah, see, it just picks things up just like so. That's really cool. So I can just pick things up and put them down when I want to put things down. And that's why Valerie sent me one of these, because I didn't have one. And I think that is the coolest little thing. That is so neat. And I absolutely love the fact that it's got little diamond gems in there. I use StreamYard, but Restream works too. Okay, cool. Somebody else mentioned StreamYard too. So I'm definitely going to have to look into that. Because we're probably going to end up doing it on Zoom, but I also want it to be broadcast into YouTube. And it's just going to be a craft with me where I send you, anybody who's participating, I send a box of materials that everybody gets the same materials. And then we do top-down cameras like I saw you do, Bone Tired Travelers. Those pens are great for picking up tiny pieces when you are doing die cutting. Ooh, I hadn't even thought about using it for that, because it was sent to me because I was having trouble picking up the little pieces, the little gems that I'd put on the things. 10th of a penny. These little gem things that I put on there. Now these have sticky on them, which means I can probably use this side to pick them up. Oh, yeah, I can. Oh, cool. So anyway, this was sent to me. That's why Valerie sent this to me. And like I said, I hope Valerie and Amira are okay, because they are not in here. All right, I'm going to take a second. I'm going to go to Facebook, and I'm going to close the commenting on the what am I trying to say? The Facebook group. I'm going to close the commenting on the post where you get to put your bingo card, and we'll get better at this. We'll get better at this. All right, so now there's 6 comments on the bingo card game, and I have not read the bingo cards because I don't want to pre-put ideas into my head. There we go, turned off commenting. I don't want to pre-put ideas in my head as to what I should or shouldn't do. So the bingo card is not, I haven't read any of them. Well, that's not quite true. I read Valerie's when she first posted it a long time ago in the Chatty Crafty group. So here we go. What we're going to do today, and I really wish that, I really hope Valerie's okay. I really do, because what I'm going to do today is I'm going to make a journal page with all of the really beautiful stuff that Valerie sent to me. I haven't opened this yet. Let me open this first. It says open. Let me open it over here in case there's something private in it. It says open carefully. Let's see. Opening carefully. Oh. It says, hi, Crafty. These are your replacement spoons for the ones that were supposed to be in the Happy Mail. Use them as you need them. They're chemistry. Enjoy the chemistry stamps as well. I thought they were fitting for us. Have an amazing day. Oh, that's so cool. Look, it's little holographic spoons. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. That is probably one of the coolest things I think I have ever seen. These cute little holographic spoons. I love these. The pick side is also used for moving things, pushing things into place. Wow. You use wax picks to pick up tiny things, place on cards, etc. Use gently, jumping in between. Hey, hi, Valerie. I just opened your Happy Mail, and I am so chuffed. I'm chuffed to bits. You can tell I watch a lot of British television. I am chuffed to bits about these little spoons. These are so amazing. Oh my gosh, I appreciate them so much. And I did. I opened it very carefully. That's so cool. So we do have a new guild member in here. She is Kimmy Cat from Kentucky. So hi, Kimmy Cat. If everybody would please say hi to Kimmy Cat and welcome Kimmy Cat to the guild, I would really appreciate that. So I appreciate that. I appreciate everyone. So what I'm going to do, and Valerie, I'm so glad you're here, because what I'm going to do in this particular live stream, while we're playing the very first bingo game, and yes, you can call out bingo. The winners of the bingo game will be the ones who fill their card the most, the people who get the most checkoffs on their card. And like I said, oops, one just snuck away. Hold on, I got to tuck that back in there. The winner of the bingo game, and there can be multiple winners, is the person or people who have the most squares checked off. But if during the live stream you get a line or the four corners or a diagonal, you can say bingo. So, yep. Yay! So here we go. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to use the beautiful stuff that you sent me, Valerie, and I'm going to make a journal page out of them because you sent them to me so that I could make a journal page. So I am going to do exactly that. So here we go, starting that. I'm going to take out my great big huge Cheerios box. We got these from Ollie's, obviously. And it was I keep on saying, when you go to Ollie's, look at the food. Because this was two 16-ounce boxes. For a total of, For a total of 2 pounds and almost 9 ounces of Cheerios for $5. So seriously, when you go to Ollie's, look at their food, because sometimes you can find these huge boxes. I mean, this is a huge family size box of Cheerios that was taped to another family size box of Cheerios. So, hi Brenda. Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. So anyway, so what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to put down my piece of paper. I just saw them too. Now let's, okay. Oh God, I do know where they are. And so the question is, I have a question for the guild while I get out the piece of paper. I did this one completely backwards. This is absolutely upside down. Should I just continue the trend and make them all upside down so that when I put them into the notebook, you see a bunch of box covers and then turn it over and then you see all of the crafting stuff? Or should I leave this as a one-off and make the rest of them all correct? So those are the two choices. Leave them all wrong or only the first one wrong, and any other one that I get wrong afterwards. Because I mean, it's Chatty. Of course, I'm going to do that again. Yeah, I see Valerie's here. Yay! So yay! So this is what I'm going to do today. I'm going to sit there. I'm going to make this. I'm going to use all of the wonderful, beautiful things that are not all of them, but I'm going to use a lot of the wonderful, beautiful things that Valerie sent to me. I made bunny trash tonight. My husband is in heaven. I don't know what bunny trash is. Is that a form of, like the Chex Mix stuff? First one wrong. Okay, so first one wrong. So we have a vote for first one wrong. And then the rest all correct, because I totally did the first one wrong. The first one's totally upside down. But that would be cool, too, because then the first one, you'd have this one. Or actually, that might be an idea, too. So that the first one is upside down, the next one is right side up. So when you push it down the other way, you get the other side of the Cheerios box. That would be kind of cool, too. I like that idea. So what do you think? First one correct, the rest of first one wrong, the rest of them correct. Yes, with white chocolate. Ooh, yum, Sherry. That sounds delish. Okay, so here we go. Trying to get these done. Hey, Kathy. Welcome to the Chatty Crafty Guild. Welcome to the very first bingo night. Welcome to Friday, the inaugural Friday night bingo live stream. Or bingo Friday night live stream, or however, I don't know. What did I call it? I called it something in the description, but I can't remember the order that I put it in. I think I said Friday night bingo live. I'm not sure. I'm trying to get off. There's a bumpy plastic, bumpy glue on here that I'm trying to get off because I don't want that bumpy glue underneath the piece of. This is double-sided tape, but it's like one big 8.5 by 11 sheet of double-sided sticky tape. So I'm gonna just put one down and then cut out around it and do that way. You can also oh, that's true. I can, okay. All right. So we've got 2 votes for first one wrong. I can also decorate the Cheerios side. Yes, I can decorate the Cheerios side. I know that, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to leave the Cheerios side the same way. I do hope Amira is okay. Amira hasn't spoken up yet, so I hope that everything's going well with Amira and there's nothing wrong on her end of in her neck of the woods. In case anyone didn't see it, I suggested Chiquita Sprinana. Oh, Chiquita Sprinana. Okay, there were two suggestions. One's Chiquita Sprinana, and somebody else said Chiquita, just Chiquita, and that it was, and I could call it Chicky for short, of course. With Chiquita Sprinana, I could call it Chicky for short. I actually like the fact that it's got Chiquita Sprinana to go along with Eddie Scissors Hands. I love these. Oh my gosh. I'll talk about them in a second. I got to finish getting this glue off of here first. All right, I'm going to get my little knife out and see if I can pull the rest of this glue off with my little knife. I keep forgetting how to run this knife. Nope, that's not how it goes. That's how it goes. Oh, there it goes. Keep forgetting how to put my knife on. But I want to get the rest of this little sticky stuff off. I just want to get the top part off. I love it. That gets okay. So Elena, you have two other people on your side. It also has the Easter M&M's plain and peanut in it. Ooh, your Buddy Crunch sounds delicious. Glue the cut down original page correctly to another page and conceal your error. What error? Glue the cut down to, nah. I'm going to stick with my error. I have always been one of those people that owns my mistakes. You know, I don't sit there and hide behind some bunked up piece of crap excuse for things that I do. You know, I've always been one of those people that comes in and just owns my mistakes. It's like, I did that, you know, kind of like my students who think, my one class of students who thinks 11 times 6 is 33. That is totally owning your mistakes, you know, not sitting there trying to find reasons for why you did it. Just sit there and go, oh, well, I did it. Yep. No excuse. I did it, and I'm going to apologize for it, and I'm going to go on with my life because that's the way people should behave. You do something wrong for someone, and then you apologize for it, and that's just pretty much the way it should be. And especially if they tell you that, you know, that you've hurt their feelings, you know, that's just one of those things. You sit there, you own your mistake, you don't qualify an apology, you just give a straight up apology for it, and then you go on, because then the person that you've hurt doesn't feel like you're trying to double down on hurting them. You know, that's just the way it should be. Anyway, so I'm going to put this one down here. Elena said hi to everybody. Mary, that's what I would have done. That I would have to do. Hey, Cece, hi, everybody. Hey, Beatty. Oh, my gosh, Beatty is in here, too. Yay. Look at this. We're getting so many awesome, wonderful people in here in the Chatty Crafty Guild inaugural bingo card night. This is so cool. I'm so happy to see so many people in here. Yay! That is so cool. All right, so here we go. Got that done. You can still see a little bit of where the glue was, but at least it's much more tamed now. All right. All right, now I'm going to bring out Eddie Scissor Hands. I absolutely love this pair of scissors. This is the best pair of crafting scissors I have ever in my life owned. And Chiquita Sprinana and Edward Scissorhands are going to get googly eyes. I just haven't done it yet. But there's going to be little googly eyes on Chiquita Sprinana. There's going to be little googly eyes on Edward Scissorhands. And anything that gets named in here is going to get googly eyes on it. I've just decided that anything that gets a name is going to get googly eyed. So this one's going to definitely get googly eyes. Please remember to give the channel, if it gives a thumb up test, it helps the channel. Thank you, Elena, for putting that out there. Butterfly Kisses says, hi, Kimmy Cat. So you've got another hello, Kimmy Cat. And then here's Kathy is saying hi to Eddie. I love this pair of scissors. I got this pair of scissors off of Temu, and this is one of the very rare times that I actually paid full price for something off of Temu. And the thing that I got, the thing about these is if you want to buy these, and full price off Temu for these is like $8, $9. I don't think I paid more than $8 for them. But if you've watched my channel, you know me paying full price for something on Temu is kind of amazing. But I loved these too much to not own them. And you can't look for them as crafting shears. These are being sold as sheep shears or wool shears. So these are actually sold to take the wool off of sheep. But they're absolutely excellent crafting scissors. And look, they have a nice little lock on them. So that's too cool. I would probably hurt myself with those scissors. I would hope not. They do have the little latch thing on there, and I do have a very special little spot right up here for them to sit so that they don't have a risk of falling or anything. But I need them out right now because I want to cut this off. So I'm going to cut this down so that the... Oh! I just had another craft avalanche. I don't know what fell. It fell back behind me. That was a tiny little craft avalanche. That was good. That was more like a tiny craft snowfall. All right, there we go. And cut this, and I'm going to leave the extra on the other side so that I have a place to punch the holes in it, like so. And then I'm going to cut this part off. Look how beautiful these scissors cut. Oh my gosh, I love these so much. This is like the best pair of crafting scissors I have ever had. And I guess that when you make scissors to shear sheep, you have to make them really good. So there we go. Ooh, Craft Avalanche, I have that one. Yay, Doris! Doris has something on her bingo card. Yay! Like I said, I did not pre-read the bingo cards because I didn't want to put the ideas in my head. I want this to be authentic because you know I'm all about authenticity and celebrating authenticity and being your authentic self. And what's really cool about all of this is I can put this into my blender when I make my paper, and I can just recycle this into paper. So that's going to be cool. So I'm going to keep that to the side so I can do that. All right, so this is right side up now. That's correct. Yes, this is right side up because that's upside down. Okay, so this is right side up. So I have all these beautiful accoutrements that I got from Valerie. And so we're just going to sit here and we're going to put them onto this beautiful little sheet that I've got here. And one of the nice things about having it this way is that the double-sided tape, I can pull this back and then I can put it back down when I'm not working on it to keep it protected. So I use the wax picker for nail gems when I'm doing a manicure. Oh, that's a cool idea. I don't do manicures. My fingers, my nails, they're not even all the same length. I mean, they're kind of close right now, but they're definitely not all the same length. I did buy, I do have one of those little UV resin lamps because I did buy all this stuff to, excuse me, I've got the hiccups now. I did buy all the stuff to do the UV resin fingernail polishes, but I never did it. So I mean, it's like, okay, whatever. By the way, I got full credit of my full craft order from my birthday order, and I'm in craft overload. Yay, that's so cool. So you got your full craft birthday order plus that amazing haul that you got from Holly's. Oh my gosh, Elena, I can imagine you are in full craft heaven. All right, so I'm going to pull out this bag because I put a lot of little teeny tiny accoutrements in this bag. So we're going to start here. Valerie, if I lived close to you, I would have to, you would have to do my nails. Then we could craft afterwards. Oh, that's such a cool idea. Yay, that's so cool. See, that's one of the things that I really love about this Chatty Crafty Guild is that we are so uplifting and we are so positive towards each other. And we, you know, we really are genuinely kind to each other. And that is such an amazing thing, you know, especially right now. Nope, not going to go into it. Y'all know what I'm talking about, and y'all know how dismayed I am. Okay, definitely going to put some little mushroom guys in there. So that one's a definite need that. But it's so nice to have a place to go where everything is just nice and kind. I definitely have to include the Gen X life, the Gen X term paper life. That would be so much fun, Brenda. As soon as I have mixed utensils, I will share all the things I have, but I have a lot of cards to make. That's fine. That's totally fine. You know, you do you in your own time. There is no expectations in this group other than be kind. And I was thinking about it earlier. When I was a teacher, I had one rule. I had a boatload of procedures, but I only had one rule, and my one rule was demonstrate respect at all times. That was my one rule. And it covered absolutely everything that could go on in my classroom. And my kids really did seem to appreciate the idea that it was one rule and it was just about respect. It wasn't, you know, be in your seat on time. Have your paper ready to go when the bell rings. You know, those are procedure things, and they're kind of unattainable things because life happens in the hallways and things happen. You know, if the kid isn't involved in a fight, but there is a fight in the hallway, that kid's going to be late to your class. And if you sit there and say, oh, well, you were late to my class, then you're taking it out on a kid for having to deal with life. And that's just not right. All right, that's it. I'm not going to talk about that anymore. Just little tidbits that come up. Excuse me. I meant a minute. Oh, okay. You meant a minute. So here we go. So this is also a lot of really cool stuff. And oh my gosh, if you watched the live stream where I opened this, it was so funny when I opened this because I mean, you really should go back and listen just for when I started with this. You're going to need a little money. And I opened this up and Brenda had put this in there. Not Brenda, Valerie had put this in there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Do you see that? Oh my gosh. And my reaction to this was just genuine and amazing and awesome and wonderful. And I was having the reaction that any person would have if they saw this. Oh my gosh, Petey, thank you. That's my first ever super chat. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Here's a little something for a cup of coffee or whatever. Oh, Petey, thank you. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, warm fuzzies. I can't say how much I appreciate you for that, Beady. That is so cool. Beady has given me my first ever super chat. But then I looked at, I'm sitting there, I'm almost crying over this. And she puts in the chat, it's not real. It's not. It says for movie picture use only right there. I don't know if you can see it, but it says for movie picture use only. And it was so funny. But the entire video, that portion of the video, that live stream where I'm opening up this Happy Mail is so funny to go back and watch. I've gone back and watched it a couple times because it's so funny, my reaction, and then Valerie saying it's not real. At this time, please notice that I did notice that you did not put any movie theater money in here. And then somebody said that they thought that maybe there was a loophole in this. Somebody put in the chat that maybe there was a loophole in it, that since it's for movie theater use or movie picture use only, that maybe take this to a movie theater and pay with it. But I wouldn't do that. But it was a cute little idea for a loophole. So definitely one of these has to go into the, absolutely has to go into the journal page that we're making today. Absolutely, positively has to go into the journal page. It just absolutely has to. That was such a funny event. So this one says, this one is a bunch of little chipboard pieces, I think. And I'm definitely going to get, there's a cat in here. So I'm definitely going to get Brucey Cat and put Brucey Cat on the page. There's the Brucey Cat ones. So which Brucey Cat one should I do? Should I do the open mouth, closed mouth, or the walking? So I'll let y'all decide. I've got 3 here. I've got open mouth, closed mouth, and walking. So one of the Brucey Cats is going to make it on here. I absolutely love butterflies. And if, yeah, there we go. I was just going to say, if I remember, there's a blue one. So I'm going to put the blue one in here. And then these beautiful little kitty cat paws right there. I love those cards. Please note, and yay, super chats. Okay, yay. Beady, Beady Crafts, I am so, I'm flabbergasted. I'm just so thankful to you. I really am. I so really am so thankful to you. Okay, so we've got 1 vote for walking, and then Elena says she adores butterflies too. That might be just because, you know, who we are, you know, my birthday buddy. Oh, there's a pink one in here. Pink! Oh, I gotta get the pink one out. We're definitely gonna have a pink one on here. There we go. So little kitty cat paws. So the walking one. Oh, you know, it'd be really cool if I used the walking one, because there's now a couple votes for the walking one. I can put little footprints behind it like it was walking through there. I love that idea. Okay, I got to get out the pink ones. We're definitely going to do the pink ones. Pink, pink, pink. And it doesn't hurt, you know, that you know, pink is such a wonderful color. Oh my gosh, butterflies, fairies, and cats. Animals in general. Yeah, all animals in general. I would throw unicorns into that list too, Elena, absolutely. So, yay, here we go. So we're going to do the walking one, and we're going to give it 4 little cat paws that are following it. So there we go. So that's the one we're going to use from that right there, and put the other little ones back in the little container. Oh, I should use my little thingy for that. Ooh, look at this. I can do this. Doot, 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 doot. That's too cool. Oh my gosh, that's too cool. All right, so we got a few little things out of here to put in there. So we've got those to put into my little junk journal page. So I'm going to put these back into this. It says the little things. And then the next one is, what events have you been to? And this was such a cool idea. Valerie put this whole thing together, and it is such a beautiful little idea. It's one of those card holder pages, and she just folded up these pieces of paper. I say just, I don't mean just. That's too much of a diminutive word. But she did this really cool thing where she folded up these little pieces of paper that just fit in there. And so I've got this little card holder thing full of things that I can put in there. What events have you been to? So let's get out a couple of cards. Oh, there's a pink one. We're going to pull out the pink one. So we'll definitely use this pink one right here. So pull out one of these. Zip. There we go. Pull out a pink one. Definitely put that in this. This is just going to be a really cool little junk journal page that we're making. All right, so there we go. Da, 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 da. And make use of stickers. So we need some stickers in here. Stay weird. There was one in here that I absolutely loved. Let me see. Tomorrow Needs You. Okay, I love Tomorrow Needs You. That's one possibility to stick on here. And I can always add more than one. Let's see where, whoever said that orange was the new pink, whoever said orange was the new pink was seriously disturbed. There it is, that one right there. I love that one. And then this one too, your anxiety is a lying hoe. We're going to stick that one in there too, because that's just too cool. All right, so there we go. So there's the sticker ones that we're going to put on there. And then get sentimental. So we're going to pick a sentiment from this. There was one in here. There we go. With love. I think that one's a perfect one for this. Oh, this is so cool. Oh my gosh. I love this, Valerie. I really do. I cannot express how much fun this is. I hope y'all are having fun watching me do this. I mean, I know this is not a big thing. Start small. I want to get one of these little envelopes in there. So we'll get this little one in here. We'll get this little one right there. I like that color. We're going to put that one in there. Oh, no. We're going to put this one in there because I love that gem. Okay, so there we go. We're going to put this envelope in there. Love that gem. And Valerie said that she made these. Let's see, put in a lot of pink. Oh, Sandra, hi, you're here. Hello, Sandra. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see you in the Friday night bingo game. The little things that I do in my bingo stuff, I mean, I do a lot of consistent things in my in my videos on Friday night. We'll put a little bit of the bows on there, and we'll put one of these love ones on here. One of these says love on it. I absolutely adore it. I think it's so cool. So we're going to put one of the little love ones in here. And I don't know if this is how you're supposed to do junk journals. I don't know if you're supposed to sit there and go through things and pick them out and then put them in later. Okay, I'm not going to put one of those. Are all bottle caps, and I'm not going to put one of those on because they won't stick on very well. And then this one says get a little fancy. Oh, this was the one with all the ribbon. Ooh, yeah. What was this one? This is ribbon that's butterflies. We're going to do some of the butterfly ribbon. So get a little fancy. Put that one in there. I don't know why I say fancy that way. All right, so that's all the stuff that we're going to take out of this. So we're going to start by this. Oh, I forgot to put those away. Hold on. I forgot to put the extra cats away. Think about the things you love. All right, I need to put the extra 2 cats away because they're going to be used in something else. I need more. I need one more from her first bingo. Oh, I hope Elena might be the first bingo. Ooh, if I do something else that's common that I do in my craft. And the bingo card is just a lot of fun. It really is. It's just something fun to do because it makes the live stream even a little bit more interactive. I mean, I'm very big on the interactive, and you don't have to chat in the live stream in order to participate in the bingo game. You really don't, because I love lurkers on my channel. If you want to be a lurker on my channel, you are more than welcome to be a lurker on my channel. That's absolutely acceptable and absolutely wonderful. So yeah, you don't have to participate in the chat to be, okay, I want to put the money right up at the top. That's just too funny. I'm going to make it a little bit of an angle here, and I'm going to put something else above it, but there we go. That's too funny. Somebody's going to open up my journal someday and look at it and go, $100, what are they doing that for? But that's too funny. Oh my gosh, the story behind that is just too funny. Let's see, what else can I put up there? I need to put something else up there. Oh, I'm going to put the with love up there. That's too perfect. There we go. So the with love will go right up there with that, just like so. There we go. And they're going to look at this and go, $100? Why did they put $100 in their journal? Oh my goodness gracious. There are no rules to junk journals. Okay. And actually, two people put almost the exact same thing in chat. There are no rules to junk journals. One person put 2, one person put 4, and that's the only difference. Oh my gosh. You don't even have to name your theme as junk for your journal. It's just your journal. Oh, okay, I can do that. You're watching to see who wins. That's too cool, Sandra. The Chatty Crafty Facebook group is the one that will show where the winners are. And that will be done because the replay crew has to have an opportunity to do this too. So it can't just be the people that happen to have life work their way and they happen to be available on Friday night at 9:30 p.m., which Amira is not here. So something's going on that's keeping Amira from being here. So I definitely want to have it open to the replay crews because it's absolutely vital that everybody gets the opportunity to be a part of this. So either you're here during the live stream and you get to shout out bingo, or you watch the replay crew afterwards. You're part of the replay crew and you watch it afterwards and you determine whether or not you got your bingo card filled. So yeah, I hope she is okay too. It's very unlike Amira to not be here. So, yeah, I have to admit, I'm a little concerned. I hope that Amira is okay. Amira was in my live stream that I did yesterday. I went live about noon yesterday, and she was in that. So I know as of yesterday at noon, she was okay. I'm hoping it's just, it is Good Friday. So it's quite possible that it's a family thing. See, Valerie said the exact same thing at the exact same time. It's Good Friday. Maybe that's where she is. And see, that's another reason that it's important to make sure that the people who are on the replay crew get an opportunity to do this. Because, family stuff happens too. And it's totally okay for there to be family stuff. That's totally fine. Yeah, I can't sit there and say, oh, well, you didn't do that. I'm not that kind of person that's going to sit there and say, well, you couldn't be here exactly at 9:30 on Friday, at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time on Friday. And I would really love for this channel to go international. I do know that I have a couple people from Mexico who watch, and I have I have at least one person from India who watches, and I think I have at least one person from the UK who watches. And I really appreciate the international people who are watching my channel as well, because that just brings more knowledge about my channel and more people to come view my channel. My channel is going to be changing because Ollie's is... I don't know for sure that I have lost Ollie's, but I think that I might have overdone it last Saturday. We didn't go to Ollie's on Thursday because usually we go to an Ollie's on Thursday, and we're not going out to Ollie's tomorrow, but we were never planning on going to Ollie's tomorrow. So next Thursday is going to be the indicator as to whether or not I've lost Ollie's. And I really hope that I haven't. My brain's not saying it's not safe, but it's also not saying let's go to Ollie's. So I have been accused of being from another planet at times. That's cool. Yes, it is also Passover. Also not something that we celebrate in this household. We just don't celebrate this weekend at all in this household. We just don't. It's just not a weekend for us. Because like I said in the live stream on Thursday, it's just my husband and I, and I'm not going to sit here and make a huge meal for the two of us for anything. It's just, I don't have the spoons for it. I made Thanksgiving dinner. I made Christmas dinner. I'm not doing this particular weekend dinner. So bingo. Hey, somebody has bingo. Elena, congratulations. The first bingo in the house. Yay, Elena. All right, so there has been one bingo, but remember the winners for this are the ones who fill their card completely. So it's not just who calls out bingo during the live stream. It's the one who has not necessarily completely, but fills their card out the most. So, we have a bingo in the live stream, but you can still absolutely win just by filling out your card the most. I love this little envelope. I'm going to stick it right there. That is too pretty. Look at that. That is so cool. I love that so much. Whoever said orange is the new pink is seriously disturbed. This one's for both Amira and I. So yeah, it's just fun. Yeah, that's so cool. So yeah, I really like the way this is turning out. I really, really do. I think that not only the journal entry, but I really love the bingo idea. And it's not my idea. I honestly cannot remember who first broached the idea of having a bingo game in this channel, and I think it is just a stellar idea, absolutely epic. And I am loving having this bingo game. Oh, I can't pull that back up. This is very aggressive. No, I'm not going to do that because this is very aggressive, sticky stuff. I was going to put the butterfly up underneath there, but that's not going to happen because the sticky stuff is very aggressive. So we'll just put the butterfly over there. And the whole page is sticky, so I have to put something down everywhere. And I did actually find my glitter. I did a little bit tiny, itsy bitsy bit of organizing in here because I was looking for something. That's the whole reason I did any organization at all, is because I was looking for something. So I did actually find my glitter. And so I'm going to put some glitter down on this, and that's going to be interesting. I'll just glitter the thing when I'm done. So anything that's exposed sticky at the end will just be glittered at the end. Oh, I do have these out. Oh, I want to put these down. Okay, the Gen X term paper card. All right, so here we go. So we're going to put this down over here. Tuck that up underneath. Oh, I can't get it up underneath there. I just want to get it up underneath one side of that. There we go, just like so. Ta-da! So there we go. There's the Gen X library card. That's the thing that every Gen X person had to deal with for their library card. And if I had a little date stamp, I would put date stamps on there. That would be too cool. I did find out something. If I were going to sell this, I could not put the Dewey Decimal System on here because the Dewey Decimal System is copyrighted. I did not know that. So if I wanted to actually do something with this in a card and I wanted to sell it, I would have to leave off Dewey Decimal System. Did anybody else know that? I did not know that. Today I learned. Today I learned. Because today I spent an awful lot of time on Whatnot, watching people do sales on Whatnot and trying to figure out how it worked. And I have a good grasp of how it worked, but I'm not completely sure yet, so I'm going to watch some more. And my first Whatnot is set for Easter at 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and I think I'm just going to leave it there because I'm guaranteed to have a smaller audience on Easter than I would on other days, so that when I make all these mistakes and I'm learning it and I've got all these things that go wrong, I can sit there and go, oh, well, okay, now I know how to do that. Or, oh, well, okay, now I know how to do that. There we go, little kitty cat right there. I love the fact that this is so aggressive because that's just going to be perfect right there. Now, where's my little, oh, what'd I do with them? Ah, where'd they go? I had 4 little pink cat feet. Oh, there it went. There they are. Popped right out of there, didn't it? That's too cool. Where's the 4th one? Oh, no, I'm missing one. Where'd it go? I'm missing a cat foot. Where's my cat foot? Did it get stuck down? No. Dang it. I think there's another pink one in there. I can always pull another one. Oh, there it is. Nope, that's the stickies. Those are those. I've got 3 little cat feet. Dang it. Of course I lost a cat paw. Because of course I did. Is it going to show up or am I going to have to dig out another one? Oh, there it is. Ta-da! Found it. Dun, da-da-da. Yep, there we go. Something lost. Something got lost. Yes, something got lost. Doris, something, yes, got lost. Surprise, surprise. Oh, wow, Brenda. That's a heck of a lot of work. Oh, what did I miss, Brenda? I only knew that because I redid the entire middle school. Oh, my gosh. Brenda, oh, my goodness gracious. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. Unfortunately, I also think that was also to take out some books that shouldn't have been taken out, but that's my own inference there. I don't know if that's true or not. Does a box get checked if found again? That's up to you. Some people have the box that says something get lost and found. And then I believe that when Valerie did it, she did it where something got lost and then had another box that said it gets found. I don't know. That depends on how you set up your bingo card, because I don't set up these bingo cards. These are y'all. These are what you do. I need some glue. I need something to glue that down because I want to have these little cat feet going back that way. I want one there. Actually, I want one there, I want one there, and I want one here. So I'm going to glue this one down. Ooh, 1/10 of a penny. And I want one there, and I want one there. So if you're just tuning in, the bingo card, if you tuned in because you saw bingo card on the thumbnail, it's you have to make your own bingo card based on the silly things that happen during my live streams, because my live streams are raw and authentic. So a lot of silly stuff happens during my live streams. And in the Chatty Crafty Facebook group, you have to put your bingo card, whatever bingo card you create, into the Chatty Crafty Facebook group before 9:25 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time on Friday, when it's 5 minutes before I go live. And then during the live stream, you just check off all the stuff that I do, and then you post your completed card, whether you do it digitally or whether you do it on paper. It doesn't matter. I don't care. But whether you do it digitally or on paper, you post it after the live stream ends, and there will be a specific post for posting your bingo cards, and the person who completes their bingo card the most, the person who has the most check marks on their bingo card, will win one of my ATC cards. These are artist trading cards, and these are ones that I've made for bingo, and there can be as many winners as there are. If I have 8 people who fill the bingo card in a night, then I will give out 8 of these ATCs. I don't have a problem with that, because it's real simple to mail those. I just stick them in an envelope and just mail them. I need to get glue and put those down, or I need to get some sort of sticky stuff and put those down. What am I going to use for sticky stuff? Oh, goodness. I need to pick out something to use for sticky stuff, because I really don't. I mean, I have a bottle of glue here, but glue is not something I use very often. In fact, I don't think I've ever used glue on my channel. I'd rather have it on sticky tape. Here we go. There's my little roll of sticky tape. I need to get sticky tape on the backs of 2 of these little feet things. That's how it started. Many hours. That's how it started. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry that you have to do that. That is so wrong. I mean, if y'all have been here for any length of time, then you know my opinion on Mr. Poopy Pants, and the devastation that he's raining on our Constitution. And if you don't agree with me, that's fine. You can leave. And we'll just, this is the one time that we get judgy in this group. And that's because, I mean, if you are in any way supportive of Mr. Poopy Pants, then, you grew up to be a bad person. It's the only way I'm going to put it out there. I'm not going to mince my words on Mr. Poopy Pants, because he is an abomination to our country. He is a domestic threat to our Constitution. And Minnesota is the front lines of the battle to save our Constitution. And I am absolutely pro-Minnesota, and I am absolutely anti-ICE. And, it's okay if you leave. I'm fine with that. It's okay if you block me. I'm fine with that too. I don't need that kind of inability to cognitively think in my channel. I'm just going to put it out there. It's fine. One of the things that I know fell is I lost the other one of these. And the other one of these was my favorite one. It fell behind the bookcase that's over here. And I can't get around there to get it back because everything's in my way. And that just annoys me so much. Just so you know, in the larger pack of goodies, I sent some library card envelopes that went on the books. In the larger pack of goodies, you sent some library card envelopes. Oh, I missed those. Oh, I'll have to go find those. Hold on, I'm trying to get this little thing off. This is not my favorite picker for picking these little pieces of plastic off by any stretch of the imagination. I just stuck my finger to the icky sticky on the paper, and I hate the icky sticky. It's amazing that I do paper crafting without glue, considering how much I really dislike the icky sticky. I really, really hate it. I really, really do. There we go. So put that down right there. If I was still in New Jersey, I was so close to you, Elena. Aw. You need a gripper with magnets. You need a gripper with magnets. I don't know what that is. Is that like something that I stick it on and it just magnetically... I have one of those for knives in the kitchen that I don't use. Ooh. It's currently just stuck to the top of my microwave because I don't use it for knives because I got a different system for my knives. They're literally in a drawer. Yeah, I know that's the worst way to store knives, but I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I have no spoons. And continually sticking them on that magnetic thing just didn't work for me. So now they sit in a drawer. It is what it is. When you're working with low spoons, you figure out ways to make it work. That's just the way it is. Low spoon living. And most of my spoons, I mentioned this in a comment today, most of my spoons, because I guess in the grand scheme of things, I have the normal number of spoons that people do, but the greatest majority of my spoons go to convincing the rest of my body that my catastrophizing CPTSD, anxiety disorder, and panic disorder brain is not right. No, that's not true. You don't have to listen to what your brain is saying because that's not true. No, that's not true either. Nope, that's not going to happen. No, that's not true. Nope. And I spend so much of my life denying what my catastrophizing brain is telling me because my catastrophizing brain is a lying hoe. I mean, there's no other way to put it. The thing Mr. Crafty got you that grips the things but also has a magnet. The things Mr. Crafty got me that grips things but also has a magnet. Oh, Elena, you got a second guild bingo. Oh my gosh, Elena apparently picked some good stuff on her card. Or just put them in the right places. That's too cool. Congratulations on your second guild bingo. That's too cool. All right, so this whoever said pink was the new orange is seriously disturbed is going to go right here and cover up all that little stuff right there. There we go. So that one can go right there, and I'll just wrap it around the page. It went a little off the page, but that's okay. This one's a little off the page too. I'll just wrap it around. There we go. Oh, another 1/10 of a penny because I got another ad. The thing that Mr. Chatty got you that grips things but also has a magnet. Are you talking about this thing? This thing. Does it have a magnet? I don't think mine has a magnet. Mine's a cheap Dollar Tree one, so I don't think mine has a magnet. No, mine doesn't have a magnet. Mine's a cheap Dollar Tree one. And I can only pull this out because Baby Bear's not in here. I don't know where he is, but he's not in here. The last time I pulled that out and he was in here, it scared him. So I don't pull that out when he's in here anymore because I don't want to scare my Baby Bear. Because he's my Baby Bear. The thing that Mr. Chatty Crafty, the arm that opens and closes. Yeah, that's it. To human existence. Wait, what was that, Doris? Second guild, what to human existence? Okay, I'm assuming that somewhere in there was a massive threat to human existence, because I would agree with you completely. Yeah, I don't think the first part of your message got out there, Doris, but yeah, I think that's what you were saying, that he's a massive threat to human existence. Yes, but they sell a great one at Ollie's that magnets. Oh, really? Ooh, I'm gonna have to ask. Well, I'm gonna have to find one of those. It's just wow. So my brain just said I'm going to have to ask my husband to find one of those for me at an Ollie's. That is not a good sign, people, because that's what my brain said when you suggested going to an Ollie's. That is not a good sign. Oh, I hope I haven't lost Ollie's. I really hope I haven't lost Ollie's. I mean, part of it is gas prices. We are not anywhere near, we have to drive a good 20-something miles to get to the closest Ollie's. And there's actually several that are closest to us, but they're all like 20, 25 miles away from us. So, you know, that's just the way it is. Yes, it's $9.99. I'm gonna have to look into that. All right, anxiety is a lying hoe. We need to get anxiety as a lying hoe on here. Do we want to put anxiety as a lying hoe? Now, anxiety as a lying hoe is a clear sticker. So I can put it on top of other. Oh, no, it's not. Wait. That's not what I expected it to be. I expected it to be your anxiety as a lying hoe to be a clear sticker. I'm confused now. Oh, dear. I expected to pull this off and have your anxiety as a lying hoe come with it. Maybe not. And it's weird because this has the icky sticky on it. I'm not sure how this is going to work. Is there another piece that comes off of the back? Let's see. Maybe there's another piece that comes off the back. Maybe it's two parts. Oh my gosh. We hope you can bring yourself back to going. Thank you, Elena. I hope so too. It wasn't just that I went to 5 Ollies. I only filmed 4 of them. One of them was pathetic. As far as Ollies go for craft supplies, one of them was pathetic. Don't get me wrong. I still love Ollies, but one of them just was not good. So I didn't film that one. I only filmed 4 of them. And we got Whataburger that day. But the problem is that was the Saturday that was sandwiched by all the panic attacks from having to talk to customer service. So I don't think that helped the situation at all. You dip your water in and float it and put it on glass. Oh, really? Yes, the card pocket combo is a great idea. Is that a water sticker? I don't know. It might be a water sticker. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm trying to figure out if I can get this off. I wonder if I take a piece of tape to it, because sometimes these things, they just need a piece of tape stuck to them so that you can pull the backing off of them, because sometimes that works. So you can separate the backing from the fronting. I'm not sure fronting is a word, but I just said it. Why not? Elena is on fire. Yes, Doris, Elena is on fire. Oh, goodness, Brenda, that sounds like a lot of work. Wait, where did that come from? I thought I read that one earlier. Where'd Brenda say it was a lot of work? Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, no, you will ruin it. Elena on fire. Okay, so no, you will ruin it. Oh, goodness, Brenda, that does sound like a lot of work. I can't get this to come apart. No, I want my anxiety is a lying hoe sticker in here. All right, that's not working. That's not sticky enough. Oh yeah, did I mention you had to relabel a crap load of books and put every one of those books in? I had to relabel a crap load of books and put every one of those books in a new computer. Oh no, Brenda. Oh my gosh. I got it for the saying, but you don't know what kind of sticker it is. Okay, that's fine. I have no idea what kind of sticker it is either. It seems like there's a piece of plastic on the back too. So it seems like that it is sandwiched between two pieces of Icky Sticky. But I can't get the piece on the back to come off. And I know this is just thrilling to sit here and watch me pick it up sticker. I mean, y'all must be just totally mesmerized by this. Ooh, is she going to get it this time? Ooh, is she going to get it this time? The suspense, the anticipation. Oh, I got it. There we go. Okay, so it's not clear. It's actually white, and it's ow. Oh, it's really sticky. Ew. Oh my gosh, it is really, really sticky. Oh, yeah. No offense to you, Valerie, but this thing is disgustingly sticky. Oh, ew. Oh my gosh. This is so sticky. Oh no. I'm going to cut off a lot of this extra just because I can, but oh my gosh, this thing is so sticky. Oh, and it's stuck to my fingers and I hate it. Oh, the Icky Sticky is strong in this one. Anybody get the Star Wars reference there? Ugh. Oh, gross. This is so bad. This is so bad. My sensory thing is going, ew, 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 ew. It's like one of those little alarms in the back of my head. My sensory thing is just going crazy right now. That's so bad. I know two people that wrote curriculum, and I wouldn't wish that on anyone. Yeah, we had to, I agree with you on that one. We didn't have to write our own curriculum, but the curriculum that was given to us was usually... So I ended up having to do extra things to make it better because, I mean, it was like the people who write textbooks don't seem to know science. Valerie, that's hilarious. Put the plastic back on top. Yeah, okay, yeah, I could have done that, but then I would have had to stick it off again. Yeah, you're right. I should have done that. You're absolutely right. I should have done that. I should have put the plastic back on and taken it off that way. Now I can't get all right, you know what? I'm going to stick this thing down. I'm going to put it down right there, just like so, and then I'm going to pull that off this way. There. Done. No more Icky Sticky. Ooh, ugh, that was so gross. That was so gross. Oh, I hate the Icky Sticky so much. Oh my gosh. That's probably one of the most autistic things you've ever heard me do on this channel. That Icky Sticky was absolutely terrible. Absolutely 100% totally terrible. Now, which way's the right side up with these? All right, so I'm going to put this down right there, and I'm going to set it down so it goes across this way so that there's a little bit of that going that way, and then it comes across here so we get some ribbon down. There we go, just like so. And then I'm going to cut that off with one of my littler pair of scissors. Just take that off and go zip right there. So it's just off right there. There we go. So we get some little ribbon on there. Oh, I'm having so much fun making this. This is so cool. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Go back a little further for some free sarcasm. Put the plastic back on. It's a sticker. Those things tend to be sticky. There we go. Yep. Valerie put some free sarcasm in there. Oh my gosh. I went to a school. The high school that I went to was all of the gifted people in the city that I lived in were stuck in one school. And we had this computer science teacher, and we're talking Apple IIe's. All right. I learned to write BASIC on an Apple IIe. And we were so bad to the guy who was running the class. I don't even remember his name, but he had this really long Texas drawl twangy accent, which I'm not going to do, but he did. He had one of those. And one of the things that he said in class one day is, "This is your printer. It is used mainly to print. Any questions?" And we went off on the poor guy. Does it make coffee? Can we use it to fold laundry? Does it clean laundry? Will it do our dishes for us? Can it vacuum our house? Oh, we went off on that poor guy. Oh, You can't say mainly to print to a bunch of really just smart alecky intelligent people and not expect us to jump all over it. Oh, I want to put some of these beautiful cards. These were done, Valerie actually put these through a embossing folder and made those. So those have texture on them. So you could rub clear micro beads on top of the icky sticky. Ooh, I could do that. I have some somewhere. I have no idea where. I actually have quite a few of those because about a year and a half ago, Temu ran a really good deal on them where I got tons and tons and tons of them for like 50 cents. And you know me and my Temu stuff. I love my Temu stuff. Oh, these are clear stickers. Oh, I have to put some of these on there. Which one do I like the best? Ooh, I love these. Ooh, I do. Which one do I like the best? I think I'm going to do this little lamppost thingy. I like that. That's beautiful. All right, so get out my little scissors and cut around that so that I can get just that one out. Dun, 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 dun. I bet this is going to be icky sticky again. I bet this is going to be one of those aggressive icky stickies that's going to make my fingers go ew, 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 ew. So there we go. Oh my goodness gracious. There we go. So I'm going to put this in there now. So I'm going to move this stuff to the side. I'm going to put this on there somewhere. Oh, I'm going to put a piece of this ribbon on there. I love this ribbon. This ribbon is so cool with that little frayed edge. It's like organza. Ooh, that's so pretty. All right, so I'm going to cut off a piece of this so I can put that on there too. I'm just having fun with this. I really am. I'm just having a really great time just putting all these cute little things down in my little junk journal thingy. I just think this is so cool. Or my journal thingy. You're right. I don't have to call it a junk journal. It can just be a journal. All right, now I got to get the side off of this thing. Ugh. Oh, let's see how I do this. There we go. You're gonna get the joyous, fantastic time of watching me peel a sticker again. I'm curious, did anybody have Icky Sticky on their card? I know that at one point in time, Valerie's card had Icky Sticky on it. And Valerie, you can still use the card that was in the Chatty Crafty Guild that you put up when we originally did this. And I honestly think it might have been your suggestion. Mary had Icky Sticky on there. That's too cool. There we go. Oh, I almost had it. There we go. Got it. Okay. Well, that's not the sticky side. What happened? That's not sticky. I guess the other side, now I'm confused. Oh, the other side is the sticky side. Okay, so now I have to get the other side off. Here we go, round 2 of Chatty sitting here and picking at a sticker trying to get, oh, there we go. I got it. Woot. And it's not horribly sticky. It's a little sticky, but it's not horribly sticky. Let's see, where do I want to put this? I want to put this in a good spot. We're going to put it right, no, I don't like it there. Oh, well, I guess it's going to, well, no, it came up. Okay, so we're going to put that right there. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. That is so beautiful. I love that so much. Okay, put these into this so that they don't get lost. There we go. Oh, another 10-cent penny. Yes, I have Icky Sticky. So several people have Icky Sticky. Oh, like button engaged. Thank you, Doris. Thank you for hitting the like button. I appreciate that. So Mary, Elena, and Doris all had Icky Sticky on their bingo cards. That's too cool. All right, so here we go. Here's a little bit more. I wanted to get these 2 cards on there. I want to just put just a little piece of these on there because I think these are beautiful. And I can use the rest of it that I don't put on here. I can use the rest of it in a card making session. So I can do this and cut off a little piece down here from the bottom from, oh no, I'm going to do 2 different size pieces. So I'm going to cut this one down just a little bit right there. And then I'm going to cut this one down just a little bit right over here. So I get, I'm going to do an even smaller strip off of that one. There we go. So there we go. So Eddie came out again in case anybody had Eddie on their cards, but Eddie's been out a few times. So, you know, it depends on how many times you want to put Eddie, check off Eddie on your cards. No, I don't like that there. Let's pull this down a little bit more. Oh no, it ripped. Oh no, a little piece ripped off. All right, so a little piece of design there and a little piece of design over here. Oh, that's too cool. I am having, oh no, I stuck it down and it's not where I wanted it. Well, that's where it's going now. Not exactly where I wanted it, but that's where it is. You know, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. I cut off too much. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna make this work because I totally messed this up because I cut off too much and now I didn't have it. I had it too big. Now I have it too small, so I got to get this little piece right in there. Maybe not. It's not sticking. Ah! When my icky sticky fails to be sticky, that's not good. Nope, that's not where I want it. There we go. Right there. Push it down. Ta-da! Did anyone have the red and green solo cups taped together in their computer labs? And most of the time the class would go in and not enough would be green and working correctly. No, we did not have solo cups. We had Apple IIe's, which is like long predates a lot of the stuff that managed to end up messing up computers. When I was in high school, when I was in high school. Now, when I taught high school in one of the districts that I taught in, and it was a very large district, it had over 200 schools. And this is, any of you who are in IT are about to go, sorry about that noise. Oh, I should have given you warning that I was going to make that terrible noise. But any of you who are in IT are about to just have moments, moments, because the district that I worked for, and remember, this district had about 200 computers. Now, this was at the beginning of computers, so not every student had their own computer, but every classroom had at least 4, and there were computer labs in every school. So over 200 schools had at least 1, if not 2 or 3 computer labs, and every classroom had at least 4, if not more, computers in it. And these were the desktop models with the CRT screens. And somebody in the district downloaded Blasterworm into the server and infected every computer in the district. And they had to go in and re-image every machine in the district. So those of you who are in IT, you just went, oh no. And they had substitutes in every computer classroom because every computer teacher was running around the district from school to school to school every day, re-imaging machines. It was a terrible, terrible situation. Somebody said, nope, we had Commodores. My first personal computer was an Apple IIc, and I upgraded to an Apple IIe. My high school is where I learned on the Apple IIe. My very first computer was a Commodore 64, and my friend's very first computer was a VIC-20, and one of my brother's friends, his very first computer was a Trash 80. So that's how that goes, going back in time. I'm going to turn this over so the white side's up on that one. I'm just going to stick it right there, just like so. Dun, da, da, da. There we go. There's that one there. What else do I have in here? There were some really beautiful papers in here, like this one. This one is an absolutely exquisite paper. Look at how beautiful that is. Oh, you know what? I think I'm going to cut around one of these flowers. I think I'm going to cut around this one in the corner down there so that I can get that in there. So I can just have this really beautiful gold flower accoutrement down there. So we're going to cut around a little bit and see how well I can do the fussy cutting. Now, somebody in one of the videos said that if you get scissors that are angled like this, these are actually cuticle scissors, that it's easier to fussy cut things because you have the angle to go with rather than trying to go with just the straight scissors. And it does seem to work okay, but there's no way I'm going to make that little set of turns there. I'm not very good at fussy cutting, so I'm just going to go around it this way. Now that paper came like that, I did not emboss it. Okay. Not in high school, but I ended up in IT for my career. There you go, Chris. So I bet hearing about Blasterworm was one of those things that just made you go, oh no, oh, all those poor people. Yeah, the entire district got infected by Blasterworm. That was such a horrible. It took them like 3 weeks to fix all of the computers in the district, because not only were there computer labs and everything, but all of the office personnel had their own computers. The lunch ladies, the people the cafeteria people, they all had everything on computer, everything. Every computer could not be, no computers could be turned on until after IT got to them and re-imaged them. So, you know, all these people that were reliant on their computers, they were stuck waiting until either the IT department or the computer science teachers ended up coming out to their rooms and getting the Blasterworm off of them and re-imaging the machines. When I worked at Merrill Lynch as one of my first full-time jobs, we used punch cards and ticker tape. There you go. Yep. I remember punch cards and ticker tapes, not because I used them, but that's one of the things that my mother used, and she had punch cards sitting all over the house all the time. I don't know why she brought the punch cards home, but yeah, she did, so there's that. But yeah, she had punch cards sitting around the house. Oh, I don't want to cover up Ho. Oh no, is it, oh no, oh good, I got it up. I don't want to cover up Ho. I'll put it over here. There we go, that's a good place for that. Put it right next to that cute little deer. So it looks like it's like right up next to the deer, just like so. Do, 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 framing the little deer. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. That's cool. I like that right there. I need to put in a little piece of sticky underneath that because there's too much of it that's not being stuck down right now. So put this down, put that down. Oh, that's too big a piece. I was also at the time the youngest person they hired at 16. I got my diploma. Hey, cool, Elena. That's really cool. I got mine at 17. I wish they had some of, I wish I had some of my punch cards. Oh, they would be great in a junk journal. You're absolutely right, Chris. Yep, yeah, you had a weird life. How much of your weird life you want to share is up to you, but you've shared some of it with me, and yes, I do have to agree that there has been some weirdness in your life. I do have to concur with you on that one. Let's see if I can get this to stick. Oh, and here we go, Chatty Crafty peeling the backing off of a sticker again. So there we go. Let's see, did I get it? Did I get it? Nope, I pulled the whole thing off again. Dang it. This is hard to do. I should have put this on here before I put this down because it would have been so much easier that way, but no, of course not. I don't do it that way. No, 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 no. I sit there and I do it the wrong way. Valerie, I wish I had a punch card just to show my kids. There are pictures of them online. I think my mother was writing a book with her punch cards. I think that's what hers were being used for, but I would not be able to tell you at this point. That would be neat. Check her around at thrift shops. You never know what you might find. That's absolutely true. You never know what you might find at thrift shops. You know what's really sad is when you go into an antique store, and this I did this in the before times when I actually could go out, but you go into the antique store and you find your childhood in an antique store. It's like, no, 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 no. That's like rocking out to a song and finding out that you're listening to a golden oldies station. It's like, no, no, no. These are not oldies. These are my childhood people. Stop dissing all over my childhood. Come on. There we go. That's too cool. I am really enjoying this particular process. I hope y'all are. Oh, wait, where is it? Oh no, where did they go? Where did they go? Did I lose them? I lost them. Oh, of course I lost them. 100% lost them. Oh no, oh no, what did I do with them? Oh, no, I did not just lose them again. No. Are they up here? No, they're not up here. Where did I do with them? They're not in there. Oh, no. No. Valerie, I think I lost the spoons again. Oh, no. I don't see them. I don't see the little envelope that had the spoons in them. No, I want to put one of those spoons in here. Oh, you know what? I have to put this on there. What else in here? I remember there was something in here. What's in here? Oh, yeah, these little things. You know, I'm going to put that on there since it was very close to my birthday when I did this. That's very close. I'm going to put that one in there. That's cool. I don't know where the spoons are. Okay, anybody see a purple envelope with a really pretty purple butterfly on it anywhere? Maybe, possibly, maybe. Help a Chatty Crafty out. You see, I can't believe I did this again. No. Oh, Wynette. Oh, dear, what happened with Wynette? Hey, love, I need your help. What you need, Wynette? Perfectly happy to help. That's what we're here for. So let me know what's going on. Hi, Wynette. I'll send as many spoons as I can before you even tell me what's going on. So sending spoons. You know, I've gotten a few from this live stream because I usually get a few from the live stream. So definitely want to send some. Haven't found any good thrift stores in Connecticut. Oh, dear. You would think they'd have some. I am familiar with the phrase, but I think I've only seen the generic confetti versions. I don't know what those are, Elena. Doris, I got a bunch of retro dies and stamps. Oh, that's too cool. Yeah, my husband used to go into thrift stores a lot more often than he does now. He doesn't go into them as much now. I don't know what that is. All right, I'm going to stick happy birthday down. I don't know where I'm going to stick it, but I'm going to stick happy birthday down. What is on Temu? You talk about getting a discount. I have a spoon in my drawer. Will that help? That's too cool. What it is? What is it on Temu? You talk about getting a discount. Okay, for one of my accounts, the discount box has ended. There is no code to get the discount box, but if you're offered the discount box, you can go, sometimes you can go to discount 777 and it will give you the opportunity to go to the discount box, but sometimes it doesn't. There is no other code to get to the discount box. If you go into you and then messages and then promotions, sometimes you can find the discount box listed in your promotions, but one of my accounts, the discount box is ended. In another one of my accounts, it's still working. I haven't checked my third account. Another one that I use is Get 100 or Daily Coupon 100, and that's currently one of the best ones out there because I just restarted it today. It's 2 weeks that I have to make sure that I go back to Temu every day because I miss a day, I lose all the rest of the coupons. But this one is offering me a 60 off 60 as the 14th coupon. So you know I'm going to keep going back and get that 60 off 60. I used one of my coupons today. I had a 49 off 49 from the last one, and I used it to order 400 feet of bubble wrap. And I got that 400 feet of bubble wrap for a whopping 85 cents. That was my total price because today they're doing a 13 off 37 and it's a stackable coupon. So if you go to your coupons, you'll find one that says 13 off 37 and you can go pick out things that are $13 off of 37. That ends at midnight. I know it ends at midnight Pacific, midnight Eastern Daylight Time for me. It might be that it ends at midnight in your time zone. It might be that everybody ends at midnight Eastern Daylight Time. So there's that one. And so I stacked the bubble wrap at 30 off of 37, and I got $74 worth of bubble wrap, which took $26 off. It was actually like $75 worth of bubble wrap, which was $26 off, plus the other $49 off came off with my 49 off 49 coupon. And so I ended up getting that bubble wrap for like 85 cents with tax. It was 72 cents, and then I had to pay tax on it, so it came up to 85 cents, which, you know, I don't see why 13 cents tax on 72 cents mattered. I don't see where that came from, but that's what it came to. So there's that one. There's also, then that you get to the daily coupons from Get 100 or Daily Coupon 100. The other one is QQQQ, which brings you to the calendar promotion. You have to go back every day for 20 days. Ow! And you have to start it by buying something. You want to wait until they tell you that you only have to buy 2 items. And then find something that's cheap that you want to buy, like stencils or enamel pins or something that's like $1 and buy 2 of those. And so you start the calendar game with $2, sometimes up to even $3. Make sure that you do not leave the calendar game until you get your first prize for free. And even if it's a local one, you still get it for free. You don't have to pay shipping on it. So you get the first prize for free, and then you get the 2 items that you bought. So you're getting something plus 2 more items for about $3. I'm on Temu enough that I know what the high dollar items are, and I pick those when I'm going through it. And then every day you go back and you keep opening boxes and they have things in them. One of them will give you $1 credit, which is nice. So you even get $1 back, but you also get free things if you place an order. I never do that. I place the order at the beginning to start the bingo game, and I place the order at the end to get the big prize. And the big prize can be changed anytime during the bingo game. So pick whatever you want to pick for the big prize. You can go back and fix it later. And I have one that's ending. I put in the order tomorrow. It ended today. I put in the order tomorrow. So it's actually 21 days. And I will be getting 50 12 by 9 by 10 boxes because I've looked at Whatnot now and my husband wants to try Whatnot. So we need shipping boxes. So I'll be getting those for free in addition to however much it is that I have to buy. But I'll buy, things that I'll use in crafting, like embossing folders and stuff like that. I don't want to put happy birthday under lying hoe. I'm going to put happy birthday under these cute little things right there. So that's how the calendar game works. Don't bother. I don't bother buying the things in between. I start it and I end it, but I don't buy anything in between. I do open it every day. You have to go every day. You do have a 2,000 point buffer and they want you to sit there and open 2 more boxes. Don't do it. Wait. Because if you skip a day, if you miss a day, you can use 1,000 points to regain that day. Otherwise, you have to place an order to regain that day. So don't do the open the boxes early thing. When I get to day 18, if I still have 2,000 points left, then I open day 19 and day 20. On one of mine, I missed a day, so I've only got 1,000 points left. And on one of them, for some reason, I missed the second 1,000 points, and I don't know how I did that. There we go. Brucey is also on her favorite. Oh, wait, I missed a whole lot of things. But that's how I get stuff for really good prices on Temu. That really and truly is how I get stuff on really good prices for Temu. And a lot of that is because I have spent the last 3 years, you know, running through Temu. And really and truly, if you have the big coupons like 20 off 20 or 25 off 20, and you can stack it with a 13 off 37, because those 2 offers stack, you can get some really good priced stuff. So there you go. I'm familiar with the phrase, but don't think I don't. You get a bunch of stamps. Elena, congrats. What is on the Temu thing that you talk about? She's talking about a ticker tape. Temu is a full-time job. What is it on Temu? You talk about getting a discount. She's talking about ticker tape. Temu is a full-time job. I get stressed trying to. Temu is a full-time job, but remember that it was the only thing that I could do for the first 2 years of my shut-inness. We need to see our favorite online kitty. Which is your favorite online kitty, Baby Bear or Brucey? Brucey is in the bedroom, because if I'm in here, then Brucey climbs all of the stacks and creates craft avalanches. It's a cat-induced craft avalanche. If you want to see the favorite cat, I'll pull him down in just a moment. If you're talking about Baby Bear, he's up on his bed. Well, let's see. Maybe I can do it this way. He's got his back to me. He's mad at me for some reason. There you go. There's the Baby Bear. Say hi, Baby Bear. Yeah. Say hi, Baby Bear. Yeah. Now my baby. Being cute. Are you being cute? Yeah. You're so pretty. Yeah, you're so pretty. And he's coming down now. So, but that's the Temu thing, Wynette. So I'm glad it wasn't anything huge. There he is. Now he's down here with me. I put the thing back up, and now he's down there. Doris, I have a cat butt cookie cutter. Oh my gosh, Valerie, that's awesome. That is epic. I have a cat makes a cameo or something to that effect. And I thought about adding cat butt. Well, there's cat butt. You got cat butt now, so there's cat butt. And here's cat belly. Let's see if I can play in the belly. Ooh, the belly is safe today. The belly is safe about 40, 50, 55% of the time. And because the odds are ever so slightly in my favor, I play in his belly. And sometimes that's not a good thing. Actually, a cat only turns his back if he trusts you and loves you. Yeah, Baby Bear trusts and loves me. He's a very good boy. I don't know if you can see the nuzzly thing that he's doing in my hand. This is something that he does. Let's see if I can get him closer to the camera. There we go. He loves to schnuzzle in my hand. He really does. He's the bestest little boy. So there's my little Baby Bear. And apparently I'm done for the day, because apparently Baby Bear is going, oh, Mommy, you need my attention. You need my love. Look at me. You need my love. You're stressed out, Mommy. The beginning of the live stream stressed you out, and you're just still stressed out, so Mommy needs my love. He is such a cool little boy. He really is. Okay, Sherry, night-night. It was good to see you. Thank you for the spoons earlier. I'm actually about to get off too, because it's been an hour and a half. Well, it's been an hour and 20 minutes, because the first 10 minutes it didn't work, because I just... technical difficulties. I'm glad that I got this live stream to work. I'm glad that I didn't have to go to do another one. So, yeah, Baby Bear and I are gonna go out. I'm gonna have to show the what I've done so far next time, because he's laying on it, and if I pull it out from underneath him, I'm gonna scare him, and I don't scare my Baby Bear. So when we start the next live stream next Friday, I will show you how far I got on this, so everybody can see what I made on this. Baby Bear help Mommy find her spoons. Yes, Baby Bear is very good at that. He is a really wonderful boy. But I appreciate everybody who tuned in. The post your bingo cards, your completed checked off bingo cards. And again, it can be on paper and you take a picture of it. It can be electronic. I don't care how you do it. but the post should be opening it either opened 4 minutes ago or it's going to open in 26 minutes. I don't remember how I set it up, but it'll be open and you can post your bingo cards. And the replay crew, you have until Sunday night at 9:30 to post your bingo cards, and I appreciate each and every one of you so very much. Yes, Brenda, have a wonderful Easter, have a wonderful Passover. Good night to everybody, saying good night all, and thank you so much for the spoons. And Bone Tired Travelers, thank you so very much for my very first super chat. I am so thankful for you. And Amira, I know you're going to watch it. You were missed, but I'm hoping that everything is okay, and it was Good Friday and you were having family events, which is also a good thing. So I appreciate everybody. Thank you, everybody, and have a good evening, and hugs and cheers and happy crafting. Oops, that was the wrong button. Oh, I hit the wrong button again. Doot. And happy Easter, happy Passover. I don't know if happy Passover